Hey guys, the index has been sluggish over the past few days already. It really hasn't gone up for the past month. What should you do? What should be your trading plan? How do you win when the index is looking and forming like this? How can you win? Check this video out. So, I just had breakfast. Good morning, everyone. Just had breakfast. Markets are open, and that's my daily routine. No, you have to remember my style on the way I do and trade and do and go about the markets is basically this. I do my lifestyle and revolve my trading plan around it. That's why it becomes sustainable. Even if I have travels, I know what am I supposed to do, and even if there's no travels, I can revolve a style on how I can do business, invest, and also at the same time live a normal life. That it's a misconception that anyway, the only way for you to monitor the markets is nakatingin ka araw-araw, and that's not true. Because I'll say this over and over, because of technical analysis, you can find a general way on how you can win and trade the markets. So there. So now this is I'd like to start this video greeting people also. Normally, I make my videos in the evening when everyone is at home already, but I like to take this time also that just to show that you can do and trade and watch and monitor the markets anywhere you are and regardless of what time you are in. We now have people joining us. Don Morantes, hello to you. Ivan Dorlongan, Jomar Lim, Edward Libarnes from Saudi Arabia, Rosh Sevilla, hello to you. Abs Escano, good morning. Chris Johnsai, hello. GK Ian, asking CLC MPI. I'll try to include that in the next stocks by request session of then Abs Escano. Good morning from the Gupan City. So let's begin. Let's start this analysis of the index, and a lot of the things that I'll mention here, I mentioned it also in Bloomberg yesterday when I did the interview there. But basically, it's this. After the bounce from 6.8 last November, the market has rallied a bit. It hit 6,800, which from my past videos I've mentioned this over and over, that 6.8 is a relatively strong support. So after bouncing off 6.8, we've broken past several resistance levels and we've broken past strong moving averages. And for those who follow the videos, I mentioned that when we break past those moving averages, the market is now moving from bearish to bullish, and now we are in a market where there's a larger bullish bias already to it. However, as we started to go along and as we started to move up, the narrative was as a market can move in trends and it can move in ranges. As it started to proceed in its uptrend, it suddenly hit the resistance at 8,100. And for those who've been following the videos, I've mentioned this, that the 8,100 resistance is something that's very strong. That it was a resistance 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, and even today. Meaning, every time we try to cross that level, the market will have a hard time. It won't really be as easy because there will be selling that will happen in that specific area. That's what I want to submit to all of you. If you notice it here from the charts, you will see this. Ever since we entered this range from 7,800 to 8,100, this entire range, we've started already to consolidate. So two things could possibly happen. A market that's consolidating means that people who bought at the 6.8 level, some of them are taking profits, or also some of them who were not able to buy are still buying. That's why the market is not dropping. But one thing has been consistent: the closer we were to this level, the closer we are to this 8,100 level, you see selling happen. You see that markets are having a hard time, and it's I don't know, it's hesitating to go up. And this is you have to remember, I mentioned this, that one of the reasons why the market today is at 7.9, so it's still within this range that you see in you're seeing the charts. One of the reasons why it's not going anywhere also, it's because SM Prime is at 40. Every time it hits 40, that becomes its resistance. Every time it goes to its resistance level, you can expect selling to happen. It really hasn't broken out. Similar to Ayala Land. Ayala Land at 45 is having a hard time to go up, so you can't really expect stocks that are in that direction, in that stigma to actually proceed up. And Ayala Corp also, after the share sale at 900, it really has been sluggish. So those three stocks, you can add SM and BDO to the mix, have a large say, have a large influence in the index. If they're not going anywhere, how can you expect the index to go up? And please remember this, this is under the guise already that SM Prime gave. I mentioned that what could cause the markets to go higher, in spite of it going up already, and what would cause people to buy stocks relatively higher is if the earnings results are impressive. SM Prime's earnings for 2018 was 17%. That's good, double-digit growth. Ayala Land is at 15% for 2018. That's also good, but it wasn't enough. Based on what we have now, it's still not enough to cause the markets to go higher, and that's what you need to consider. There's good earnings report already, but these stocks are not breaking out. So what does this have to do to you as a trader and an investor? Here's a couple of things. As the market is consolidating, the thing that you can do is, this will be the realm for quick traders. Why? You buy at support, similar to the index. No? The index support is around 7,800 as of now. I repeat, the index support is at 7,800. That's why you saw it. 2 days ago, it hit close to 7,800, large red candle. Then yesterday, it bounced. Then today, up 7.9, then suddenly it's sluggish again. That shows you that 7.8, there's buying, 8.1, there's selling, and that's how you could spin it if you're a quick trader. And you have to understand also that the individual stocks move in line with how the index is going. Meaning, if those individual stocks are moving sideways, the index also will go in that direction. So your goal now is, if you want to do those quick trades, look at which stocks are looking exactly as the index, have gone up, then have started to consolidate. You can trade those ranges. Next, if you're a position trader though, if you look at it, most of the trends that I've created and I've added from a position trading perspective, most of the stocks that are in uptrends are still in uptrends. Meaning, if you are a position trader and you are into uptrends, don't sell. Only sell when you see something start to shift. Only sell when you see something change in a narrative that you see fit. I repeat, only sell when you see it change from an uptrend reversing into a downtrend. Because sayang, you have to remember, uptrends, they go up, then they consolidate a bit, then they push up. So what you need to watch out for is, from the push up, will it actually break out and move into higher highs over the next days? Because if the trend is still up, there will be moments and areas in its movement where it will have to breathe also. As it has to breathe, the markets will continue to go up. So sayang if you sell too early. I mean, if you notice it from here, there's a different selling area for quick traders and there's a different selling area for position traders. That's why we can never, I don't know, that's why you can never compare your trades with your friends. That's why you can never compare how you do it and buy and sell, what your friend is doing from what you are doing. He might be making money, you might be making money also, but the way you do it should be different because we're all wired differently. Lastly, if you're an investor and you find a stock that's really good, best thing that you can do, it's still a good time for you to add as much to your position while it's consolidating, while you believe that it will still have a greater upside. But you have to remember, if you are an investor, your buys should be triggered by fundamentals. Alright, so that's it for my index update. Let me look at some of your questions first. But we're still gonna do stocks by request. I'm gonna create a different video for that naman later on. Zenny Pandanan, hello to UWPI. Arman Gulnyanto, Jello Rubia from Makati, MRSGI, Stock Sir, good morning. So from San Andres, asking for Bloom. DMW, please remember, Bloom is down today because it failed to break the 13 peso resistance level. You have to remember, markets move in resistances. Yorsi Indafe from Quezon, Catolos Lundi from Tuguegarao, Greg Asilo asking about X. X, no, there's a lot of volatility in X. You have to remember also that stocks that have not a lot of fundamentals and the volumes are not as strong, it's a target also for a lot of people who are just trading it in shorter levels, and the volatility will be higher. It's good to trade if you know if you know how to use your technical analysis. But at the end of the day, it's all about technicals. It's all about technicals. Christina Orlina, hello to you. Romel Opelinia. Sino sa inyo, nasa office? Comment below. And then naka-earphones lang kayo. Let me know also if you want me to do videos like this also while the market is open. Kasi most of the things that I do is normally when the market is closed already. Or I still do videos when the market is open. Pero it depends on my mood doing it. But if you want more of this, I'll try to do more and more of this as well. Katalas Lundi asking for BPI video. Hello to you from Mark Lu from Iloilo City. Candido Ramirez asking for JFC. I made a video of that. It's also similar to the index. It's consolidating. It needs to break out from a resistance level also for it to go up. You have to remember, a lot of the stocks that I'm mentioning, they all follow almost the same chart patterns as what's looking in the index. Nois Benji, hello to you. Romel Hernandez Brown from Doha, Qatar. So that's it for now. This is just a very, very quick, short market update while the market is open to show you that you can go out, you can still trade the markets even when you're in your day. So I'm here, just had coffee, had breakfast, but that's how it can be done. Do not change your lifestyle because of the market. Go on with your lifestyle, but here's the thing. Develop a strategy and skill that will allow you to integrate your trading with your lifestyle, because you can have both. But you have to remember, to integrate that skill and strategy, it requires time, it requires patience, and it requires you really taking the time to learn. And there's no shortcut to success. You have to do it, you have to try, and you have to push yourself to be able to learn the skills, because it's skills that will let you make money. Don't chase after money, chase after building your skill, and later on it's that skill that will help you earn later on. So that's it for now. I hope to see you guys in Stock Smarts Manila this March 9. Next week, by the way, I'll be in Dubai for investing insights on RFP with Randall Chongson. So that's it for now. By the way, Icon 2019, the largest conference in the country, will be in Samsung Hall. Buy one, take one discount up until February 28th. So see you all again soon, guys, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo, God bless you.